உங்களோட ஃபேவரட் சூப்பர் சிங்கர்ஸோட லைவ் பெர்ஃபார்மன்ஸ் பார்க்கணுமா? டெஸ்டினி பிரசன்டிங் February 4 ஃபீனிக்ஸ் மார்க்கெட் சிட்டில ஈவினிங் 6 PM பார்க்க முடியும். புக் மை ஷோ ஆர் Paytm இன்சைடர்ஸ்ல உங்க டிக்கெட்ஸ் புக் பண்ணுங்க.
If you want to love it and it's always Presta.
Presta Premium Innerwear. Let your body love it.
Vanakkam Divyansha.
Vanakkam. How are you, Surya?
Yeah, I'm so good. How about you?
I'm good. I'm excited, nervous. The film's coming out on the 3rd of Feb. So, nervous, yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. How much you got excited towards these promotions?
I'm actually very excited. Promotions are one of the best parts of the film. You get to meet new people. You have interesting questions. Then there are new things that you realize when people are asking you those questions. So, I've had a lot of that in this past few days. So, yeah. Promotions are exciting.
Yeah, okay. And we are amazed with your look on trailer.
Thank you.
Such a fantastic one.
Thanks.
How was the response going on for you?
Really good, actually. So far, I've got a good response. I don't know if I should say that or then jinx it, but the response has been good. People have received the trailer well, and Ranjit sir, all of us have put so much hard work. So even people are appreciating. However, we're very happy that we've done a good job, and the product has come out to be nice.
Okay. Can you please tell about the way you get into this story?
I get into the story or become a part of the film?
Become part of the film.
Started with some 5 years ago, my gym trainer, I had a gym trainer in Bombay, and Sundeep, and I met at that gym trainer. It was right after Majili released my first Telugu film, and after that we just decided we'll do a film sometime in the future, and then something or the other couldn't work out. Then finally when Michael happened, I was in Hyderabad when the film started to happen, and Ranjit sir met me. We had a narration, and I really liked the narration, whatever he had to say, because he loves women.
Yeah.
So no, like women in general, he says women are the strongest creatures that there are. So he wrote Thira in a very interesting way. It was wacky, she's crazy, she'll say stupid things, crazy things she'll say, and it was very interesting the way he had written her. And then there were a few things that I felt like I've never done before, and I wanted to try, and aerial harness, fantasy songs, lots of dancing, all of that, like very different, nothing that I've done before. So I thought this is a good platform to kind of explore my abilities. So yes, I went.
We used to portray Ranjit sir as a poetic filmmaker.
Yeah.
The way he portrayed the women character,
Yes.
especially the story revolves around her,
Women.
makes the main thing in the story. Then how about you felt about your character when he describes him?
I actually loved it. That's what he is. One, though, he's very calm on set. Okay, anytime you meet him, he'll be like, like he's very calm in his nature. So when he was narrating Thira to me, and the way he was explaining Thira going like a crazy character, but he had so much respect for her. Like he'd written her, like you said, in a very poetic way. It's an action love story, but then the way he's written every woman actually in this movie, you don't love her. I mean, initially, well, you will see a bad side to her, a good side to her. You'll see like the grey, and ultimately you will fall in love with her, because life is also like that, good days, bad days, but then it's
Balancing those
balance. It's life. So it's realistic. It's the way that he's written her, and that's what I love about my character. It was so much fun playing Thira.
Yeah, next thing, your chemistry with
Sundeep, I don't know, it was very easy because him and I are friends. Now, funny thing is that Michael doesn't have too many dialogues in the film, okay? So, Michael is usually silent, and Thira is very talkative. So, if we're having a scene in a car and he's driving the car and I'm sitting in the back, then, I'm asking him, I'm telling him, okay, and he'll just be like looking at me in that mirror and just giving looks. But in real life, Sundeep is very talkative. He likes to talk, he's chatty.
Straight contrast characters.
Completely. So shooting was a lot of fun, because it will be action, and then Sundeep will not talk, Michael is not talking, and I'm the only one talking. Then cut, and we're talking and talking and talking and talking, laughing about the scene, doing something, like it was really fun. I think most of the credit I will give Sundeep, because he made me feel so comfortable on set. Ranjit sir also, everybody was like a little family we had, and that's why everything was easy. Like all the scenes that we did, emotional scenes, all of that, we never planned that, okay, now this is this scene, so this is how we'll do it, or then I'll ask you for this or this. Like if I'm eating ice cream in a scene, like I'll just ask him that, oh, you want some? And then he'll be like, hey, you're not supposed to ask me. But that just it comes naturally. So it was very easy to share the screen with him, because he makes his presence like that, makes you comfortable.
That too, Sandeep particularly explained about the ice cream portion.
Yeah, so it's one of our fun scenes because I'm taking his, I don't know if I'm taking his case in that scene. You know, I'm telling him that I'm telling him that you'll see in the film. But we had this whole day where I'm eating ice cream and I'm supposed to ask him that, hello, like take or do this, and I'm adding my own things to it, and he's like giving me looks like, what are you doing? Like, you know, Dhira's not doing this. But then Ranjit sir, as a director, he would accept anything that you did, and things like he would appreciate the way you brought your own self to the character. So that's also really good and easy to work on a film on a set where you're familiar with people. Then at the same time, you have somebody who lets you take your own lead or lets you make a decision about how you want the character to be or how you'd portray her to the audience.
Lovely.
That's the beauty of Ranjit sir's writing, that he doesn't just write women like that, you know, he'll make develop like an entire world around her, give her all of these shades, make her a real human being. And Michael is not necessarily doing it for Thira. You don't know who that girl is because every girl in Ranjit sir's universe is important. So it could be anybody, it doesn't have to be me.
That's okay. Apart from these romantic portions or love portions, how much you got excited while performing the action sequence in between action sequences?
Between love is there, that's on the side, but then Thira is she's like an onion, you know, like there are so many layers and so many shades. She's doing a lot of things. She's not just his girlfriend. So in my first interview with Sundeep and Ranjit, so I said love interest, and they both got very offended that Thira is not just a love interest, she's so much more important than that. Doing so much that you don't know what's going through her head and what she's doing. She'll surprise you like one scene after the other. And the most challenging bit, I feel, well, not challenging, but like a new thing that I learned was the song that has come out. It's a whole fantasy song. So for that, we had to do this thing called an aerial harness, which is they put you for like our action master was there, choreographer Satish master was there, Ranjit sir was a part of it. So, you know, it was doing backflips in the air and then flying and all of that. So I'd never done that before. I'd not even done action where I'm put onto that thing. And now I'm dancing on that. So that was a little tricky, but something that I learned. And I think now in the future, if I have to ever do it again, I'll be much more confident about it.
Your experience about promoting the film in different states or different ports?
I've never promoted a film in a different city. I've done like maybe, this is actually my Tamil debut. If you see, like Takkar has not come out yet. This is like my debut. But promoting is exciting. It's a hectic process, but it's interesting. You meet people, all these fun questions. You get to know more about yourself, more details. If I'm listening to Ranjit sir give an interview or Sundeep give an interview, they're telling me things that I've not heard before or that I didn't know. So I'm learning more and more about the film while promoting the film. So it's a beautiful process.
Yeah, being a debutant in here, did you learn anything extra for this movie?
Aerial harness, one of the things. I've never done a dance song before, so I was very excited. I have 3 dance songs in this film. And also, I think this is my first bilingual film, like Malayalam, Kannada, Hindi, Telugu, Tamil, you know. So that is one thing that is absolutely new and something that I've never done before. And a skill that I learned is definitely that aerial harness. I can't get that out of my head.
So being an actress, which one is your toughest portion to handle, whether it is a emotional sequence or it's a romantic portion?
I think when you're shooting for a song, that is more hectic because you have rehearsals, you have to look good, you have to perform at the same time. You use your energy rehearsing, but then you need triple the energy for the actual shot. So that is the trickiest part. Action and romance is not that tricky. And drama, action, crying, all of that, fighting, I love doing that. So, you know, on my birthday, it's a funny story because on my birthday at 12, there's a video of Sundeep was taking on the monitor where I'm getting slapped. And Ranjit sir, everybody was feeling so bad that it's 12 o'clock, it's your birthday and you're getting slaps from the villain. Like, you know, we're doing that scene, blood and sweat and brown dust powder, all of that. But they were feeling so bad and they were all very sad while saying action, okay, Divya, go, now it's your shot. And I'm like, are you crazy? I'm having so much fun. I'm getting to do what I love. I'm getting slapped, I'm crying, drama, somebody's pulling my hair. So that was very very exciting for me, and they were really feeling bad about it.
Nice thing to know about this. Do you have any combination scenes with other actors like GVM sir is there,
Yes.
Vijay Sethupathi is there, Varalakshmi is there?
Yes, Varalakshmi ma'am, yes. Varun Sandesh sir, yes, and Vijay sir, yes. So I have a lot of scenes with, not a lot, but like his duration of the film, I have my most important scenes with him, and that was one of the highlights because Thira, as a character, I get to share the screen with him, and I get to perform scenes with him, and I was very nervous because in my scene he's sitting like that and I'm narrating something to him, so it's just him, and I have to look at him and I have to tell him the story with all the emotions, and he was sitting there, and it's so intimidating, and it makes me I would get very nervous, but he's a very humble human being. He's very down to earth. He remembered little things. Like I think we were shooting on Holi. I'm from north side, and they really celebrate Holi. It's a big festival, and he was the only person on set who actually came to me and wished me that you're from Delhi, happy Holi. Today is your festival. How's your family and this and that. Wow. So that was so special that somebody like him wishing me and remembering such a small detail. Other than that, he was very chill. He would sit on the side of the road while we were doing bike scenes. He would sit on the side of the road. He'd ask me, "Hey, I like your sunglasses. Where did you get them?" So he made you feel very comfortable. But then at the end of the day,
that's the main thing, right?
That is so important.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, he is Vijay Sethupathi sir, and he is a wonderful performer. So doing a scene with him was maybe one challenging thing. Yes.
Yeah, the two. Michael trailer looks so amazing, and here it's a more advantage when it got released by the brand Lokesh Kanagaraj.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
How
Lokesh
happy
sir.
about that?
He's such a wonderful director, and having him present our film was another badge of honor that you added to Michael, and I'm really happy that he's presenting it, and I hope to work with him in the future.
Probably we are also
Fingers
excited.
crossed.
We are also excited to see you in LCU.
Yes.
Then one more thing, final question itself. What can we expect in the movie, and few words to audience about the movie?
What you can expect? You can expect everything, because I can't just limit it to saying it's action or it's love story. There's action, there's love, there's drama, there's all of these emotions, then there is dark humor, then we're having fun also, there's dancing, and it's a modern sort of love story set in a period time with brilliant music, and I think the true experience that you can get is by watching it in theaters, and that you must.
Thank you and congrats.
Thank you so much, Surya. Thank you.
வெங்கட் பிரபு கேட்கும்போது சொன்னது என்னன்னா, ஜஸ்ட் அப்படி தான் வந்துட்டு போவேன், ஐ கான்ட் ப்ராமிஸ் யூ எனிதிங்லாம் சொன்னார். அவர் ப்ராமிஸ் பண்ணியிருந்தா கூட இது பண்ணியிருக்க முடியாது. ஹலோ அங்கிள். அப்புறம் கிளைமேக்ஸில் இல்லை அண்ணன் தான் இருந்து உன்னை பார்த்துக்க சொல்லிச்சு, இந்த 2 டைலாக் தான். ஸோ டப்பிங் போயிட்டு முடிச்சுட்டு அடுத்த 5 மினிட்ஸில் வெளில வந்துட்டேன். நான் என் ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ் கிட்டே எங்கள் வீட்டிலலாம் ஹே 5 மினிட்ஸில் நான் ஃபுல் மூவி டப்பிங். மை ஹாப்பினஸ், மை கிட், மை நிலன்.
பேர் யாரை செலக்ட் பண்ணாங்க?
ஃபெரோஸ். இன்னைக்கு வரைக்கும் யாராவது கேட்டாங்கன்னா நான் தான் வச்சேன் அந்த பேர். இதுதான் நடக்கக்கூடாதுன்னு நினைச்சேன்.